Hello thinkers, welcome back to another tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do Moonlight in Adobe Illustrator. So on my time-lapse video, again, all the way over here, on my time-lapse video, over here, I created a art piece called Moonlight. So now we're going to create that, a tutorial on how to do it. And next I'm going to make a tutorial on this, but let's first start with Moonlight. And by the way, I joined a Discord server called Adobe Illustrator 2020. I'll have the link down below in the description. So let's get right into it. And by the way, on Discord, this guy named Rylan, he also he's a great logo maker, so yeah, so here's a shout out. He might make a YouTube channel in the future, but that's okay. So this is what we're gonna do. So this is what I made in the time-lapse video where I drawed it very fast over here. So this is what we're gonna draw. So to do that, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to the rectangle tool. The shortcut is M. I'm gonna go to the first intersect, also the corner, and go to the other intersect from here to there. And then I'm gonna set the fill to like a very dark brown. No, not a brown. Like a blue. About there. That looks perfect. And there we go. So just like this, we have the background. And next we're going to create the trees over here. So to do that, we're going to just move this big rectangle over here. We're going to zoom in once. And I'm going to create a rectangle. The shortcut is M. And just create it like that. So next, what we're gonna do is go to a gray, set the K, and make it a little darker, just like little. So as you can see, it's a nice dark gray. Next, I'm gonna go to the paintbrush tool. The shortcut is B, so I'm gonna click on it. And next is that we're gonna set the fill to. We're gonna click on dark green over here, and I'm gonna make it very darker, so as you can see, it's pretty dark. So now, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set the stroke to a little big. That works. Okay. So actually, I have to set the stroke to a dark green. I forgot, not the fill. There. Okay, so now let's see our color. That works perfect. So this is actually a technique I got from a Bob Ross tutorial. So what we're gonna do is create a straight line, move from here, move from here. We're just doing this in Adobe Illustrator. So I can do that just like that. And make it a little high. If not, you can lower a little. It's okay. Just delete that. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we're going to select the whole thing, left click on arrange, and do, not arrange, we're going to do group. So we're going to click on group, right click, remember that. So now the whole thing is one piece. I'm going to do Control C, so we can copy it later on. So what I'm going to do is just place it into its position, and then move the background all the way over right here, again. So now I'm going to do Control V, and as you can see, we have another one. So I'm just going to make this a little smaller, so this is how we can do it. We can lower it down, and make it a little thin. A little thin like that. Now I'm going to do Control V again, and it can be the exact same size. I just like that style. I'm just going to lower it a little and make it a little thin. There we go. So now we have the trees, the background, just like in this one. So next is we're going to create the moon. So to do that, we're going to go over here and go to the ellipse tool. The shortcut is L. I'm going to make a little circle. It's quite big actually. And I'm going to fill that to white. Or actually, yeah, just white. And I'm going to do Control C. And then next, you don't want to do Control V yet. You just want to lower it down while holding Shift. So just like that, I'm going to move it right in the middle. Now I'm gonna do Control V, and you'll have a bigger version. So what you're gonna do is make it right in the middle of that circle. You're gonna right click on it and go to Arrange. You'll see something called Arrange. If you hover over it, there'll be something called Bring to Front, Bring Forward, Send Back, Send to Back. Another way of doing it is Shift, Control. So this is the shortcut, by the way. So what you do, Shift plus Control. So I need to hold Shift. Control, and this. So as you can see here, let me check. Oh yes. So I need to do it about here. So you need to hold that. So that's the what do you call it? The formula for sending it backwards. So if I do this, I'll make it really quick. And just delete this. Wait. That away, okay. So if you click on it, select it, Shift, Control, and this. There we go, it's in the back. So now we're gonna set it to a dark, and then we're gonna left click it, arrange. I'm actually not send to back. Send backward. Just do control that barcode, not shift control that barcode. Just control that barcode. So I'm gonna do that. So there we go. So I'm gonna bring forward once. There we go. So next, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna make it a little light, so it has its core. And there we go. We have the moon, just like this. And now we have to make these little stars. So to do that, is we're gonna go over here to the ellipse tool. The shortcut is L again. I'm gonna hold Shift and make a small circle, just like this. And I'm also gonna fill it white over here on the appearance. Then you're gonna do Control C and Control V. And I'm just gonna do Control V a bunch of times. Just keep on clicking that V. Then you're gonna place them in random positions. So I'm gonna place a few here. And one here. One more. Where should we place it? Let's see, about right here. Right here. Oh, there's a few. Get over here. Some over here. Okay. Maybe we can move this a little more here. Okay. So next, what we're gonna do is hold Shift again and make it a little bigger. And you can leave some just like that. You're gonna go a few and make them random sizes because that's what stars are. They're all unique. So what we're gonna do, okay, so do it just like this. Sorry for that sound, that was sticky keys. And leave this one. I'm gonna, oh wait, maybe you can leave that one. Resize, no, okay. Just like that. And now, and there we go. So now we have all the stars. And now, all you can do last is the title, what we did right here. So, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go to the type tool, the shortcut is T again. I'm gonna click and type Moonlight with the white color. And by the way, the font is script MT bold. If you don't know the spelling font, it'll be in the description. So what I'm gonna do is type Moonlight, simple, because that's what I called it. So I'm gonna leave it right there, and I'm gonna click and set this to 70, actually 40. and type by your name. So I can do by your name, whatever your name is, and what I'm going to do is by my YouTube channel. So I'm going to type ThinkArtTV, and there we go. And that's it. So now we have exactly replica what this was, except for the trees are green and they're pretty tall. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So really quick, I'll have the Discord server and the link below, and also this video. So, and by the way, if you find Rylan on this, his real name is Ryan, by the way, you should give him a friend request. He's a really good guy, and he's also very good at logos. So yeah, this is how to make Moonlight in Adobe Illustrator.